Well, bad news regarding Schuler.
Uh-huh.
He, I mean, he did not never had the contract signed with this guy from Mali called
Mm-hmm.
Arnold,
Okay.
and he was proposing the 4-4-4.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the problem is that I have. I mean, he has at the moment this guy from Mali. He sold there were there they had a need to sell the gold, so they sold to somebody else. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and I do not know. Schuler doesn't know if he is going to convince the miner, no,
Mm-hmm.
Arnold, that has a
Mm-hmm.
board, that has some investors that have put
Mm-hmm.
money for machinery. If
Mm-hmm.
he's going to convince him
Mm-hmm.
to accept the deal with Schuler, okay?
Okay.
But I mean, regarding the GPI, I said, listen, no, we are not going to demonstrate nothing regarding sending you $10 if you not sign,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, the problem of Schuler is that I don't know, no, he's a nice guy, but he thought that he had time, so he employed 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it didn't work, and he lost.
Well, I think the solution we have is this. Okay, with Mr. Schuler, what we should propose him is this: that okay, 20 kilogram per whatever contract you have signed, right? The
Mm-hmm.
conditions are not viable with Mali. So now, if he is interested in investing 10%, okay, so that the amount of money can be sent to, like, say, only $5,000 can be sent to Roy. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, what you are saying it's not workable in Mufadal, because a person like Schuler,
Mhm.
he works on friendship, but his friendship was not so good.
No, I understand. I understand. What I'm saying, what I'm proposing him is this, okay? He is in the middle of, he has signed a contract, correct? With Emirates Gold. And now his reputation is at stake if he doesn't deliver, okay? So his
Right.
reputation is at stake now, okay? So the proposal which we are giving him is this, that okay, save your reputation, the contract is fine. All we need to do now is, because you are financing the contract anyways, right? It is a CIF transaction. Okay, in
Yeah, but
order,
the person that is financing everything at the moment, it's the person from Mali.
no, I
I mean,
understand. No, I understand. What I
mhm.
understand. I just want to find out whether Mr. Schuler is capable of investing $5,000, to save the contract. He will make money, because it's the same situation, right? Whatever money we make, now the Mali guy is out and Roy is in. Roy is also going to make money, and we all are going to be making money. We start with 5 metric ton. I mean, five kilogram. Doesn't really matter. Okay, we
Mhm.
start with small, so that the Roy starts the transaction, flies to Dubai. He already has a ticket. Okay, so if, I mean, idea is very simple. I mean, I'm talking about Mr. Schuler investing the tax amount. Okay, an invoice will be made directly by Universal Systems to Mr. Schuler. Mr. Schuler officially transfers the tax amount to Roy, and Roy delivers the gold on behalf of Mr. Schuler. And the Emirates Gold
Mhm.
doesn't know what happened. Okay, it's the same
Right.
contract which we have signed. Okay,
Mhm.
5% net, whatever, 4% net. Okay, same thing, original contract. Okay, and now we are simply
Mhm.
saying that okay, the delivery is happening like this, and four of us, okay, whatever money we make in the Emirates Gold contract, you, me, Roy, and Mr. Schuler will make money. Higher, much higher
Mhm.
money than what we were doing with the Mali situation.
Mhm.
It's very simple and
Okay.
straightforward situation. And I think that will allow us to see how, what is the financial capability of Mr. Schuler, and tell him that, okay, I mean, although Universal System is our, person, And he can always get in touch with William Danshin, who is also in British Columbia. And Mr. Danshin can give him a guarantee that yes, the $5,000 which you are sending to Universal Systems Limited, I am guaranteeing it. It's secured. It's my company. So if a Canadian speaks to a Canadian, it will have a lot of voice. And what we will do is this. Since we are involving Mr. Danshin into the picture, we will reward Mr. Danshin also of convincing Mr. Schuler. He will be also part of the transaction, okay? So the split will be, divided among 5 of us. Okay? If the guarantee is required, right? So what I'm simply saying is this, that, okay, don't break the situation because the Mali guy has sold the gold, whatever. I mean, he's not delivering, correct?
No,
So,
he's going to have, I mean, there is a chance. I mean, the only issue is that Mr. Schuler has been like very, say, risky in order to accept this thing of the GPI, not knowing that. I mean, so he accepted the condition that without that knowledge, and that was like too severe. So I mean, really, I have to wait until what's the outcome of Schuler with Mali. I have to wait for that before.
No, what I'm suggesting is this, okay? Tell Mr. Schuler that time is very important, okay? Time is the essence. We are not breaking any relationship with Mr. Mali guy. Okay, if the Mali guy can deliver, 20 metric ton, we are ready to buy if he's capable of doing it. It's just a 20 kg situation, right? I mean, it's not a big deal. All right. So we will see what the Mali guy does, but there is no point in wasting time because we have an alternative available. So by the time the Mali guy comes to his senses, we would have made the money already because the Roy is ready to fly. You know that. Okay. Yeah. So let's move forward. I mean, that's an alternative which is always available to us, and it will, establish a very good relationship with Mr. Schuler also, because we are actually pulling him out of a mess which his friend is creating in Mali for him.
Yes, exactly.
I can, if Mr. Schuler wants, I can have the Prime Minister of Mali call this guy up and slap him very hard on his face. I have the capability now of doing it. Okay? So this Mali guy will come to his senses. And the government will, confiscate all the gold he has because of not delivering. He will be in big trouble. I just know I need to know his name and address and Schuler's approval. Let's slap him and he will get slapped. Simple. We have the capability of doing it. That's the reason I'm talking about that, okay? We have relationship now established through United Nations with all the head of the state of the African governments. Okay, and when an order comes from United Nations, they do it. Okay, it's not a choice. We don't leave them a choice.
Mufaddal, by the way, I think that this person that you are that wants to develop the project in Pakistan with you, Gaylan, yeah, he's only interested in that. He's not going to do any. Only interested on the project. He's not interested on nothing else. Okay?
No, I agree. I mean, he doesn't have to do anything else.
He doesn't have to do... I spoke with him. He's not interested in gold, in nothing. I mean,
no problem. I mean, we are not interested. If he's not interested in doing things, we are not dependent on him. We are not forcing anybody to work in gold. Gold is not an issue at all for us anymore. Okay. And the good news I'm giving you is this. Okay. Mr. John Holder, you remember the gentleman from USA who is a chartered accountant?
Yes. Yes.
He called me today and he said that he has got another CIF buyer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him that I'm not interested in working with any of your CIF buyers anymore. Okay, because I've wasted a lot of time in the past. And, you know, if you want to talk about gold, you talk to Guillermo. Okay. Hand over
Mm-hmm.
your buyers to Guillermo and, you know, he will take care of them. Okay. And I also explained him briefly the project, you know, the procedure which we have. I told them it's a one-line procedure. Okay. Ledger to ledger in metal or refinery. Any buyer who wants to buy the gold, we are selling ledger to ledger in metal or refinery. Okay. And if anyone wants details about this particular, you know, process, they should call Mr. Guillermo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him
Okay,
that.
John
I told
Calder.
him that. I told him that. Okay. So he
Mm-hmm.
is going to be, you know, contacting. But then I gave him another assignment which he loves and likes. Well, I told him you wasted 3 months, okay, trying to work on whatever projects you are working on. And I don't know how much money you have made, but you know, you wasted 3 months by not really helping all the SMEs out for which, you know, the US government has $1 trillion. It's available. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
most of these SMEs are not able to get it from US government. Okay, so you have to help them as a consultant to get that money. Work on the project. Okay, and we know that whatever money we get, whatever we earn as a consultant, we will be transforming that in gold ourselves, you know. We don't have to really tell anybody that what we do. That's our internal story. So we make money in
Mm-hmm.
gold as well as we make money in consultation.
Where does he live, John Calder? Where does he live?
He's a chartered accountant and he has got operations in USA, he has got operations in Philippines, and he has got some consult.
When you mean charter, what means that?
He's a chartered accountant basically. You know, he provides consultation services to businesses in setting up
Mm-hmm.
businesses and maintaining the accounts of the business, you know.
But yeah, but okay, but what do you mean by charter? Charter means transportation. What's that? I
A
mean, what
chartered
kind of?
essentially means that if you know it's a very difficult degree to get. It's like getting a PhD in engineering. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
bachelor's is easy. Okay, everybody can get bachelor's in commerce and accounts and everything like that. A chartered accountant means that you are a chartered engineer, right? Approved by the authorities of USA or
You
America.
mean he's an accountant? I
He's an
mean, like
accountant.
a
Yeah,
public
yeah,
PGA, something
yeah, yeah.
like that.
Exactly. So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
he's operating a good company, and it's a good business, and I like his profile and everything. So he's a capable man, but again, I mean, you know, we need to really guide them that fine, you know, come out of the consultation mode and become an entrepreneur. Okay, because consultants are
Mm-hmm.
never entrepreneurs. You know, they are
So
very.
what possibilities he has to do? I mean, what's the story?
So
I mean,
I
what?
simply told him that okay, hand over all the gold buyers to Guillermo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
Okay.
going to do that and you deal with them. And then I told them that you focus on your consultation services. So I got two things. Okay. I got exclusive right now to provide his services in Philippines as well as in Pakistan. Okay. So all his Pakistani team is going to be working with me. And then we will be developing a team in Philippines also to provide the consultation services. Okay. Which is what our strength is as a professional. Okay, so he is an
Mm-hmm.
accountant, I'm an engineer, and we will be helping everybody out. So that's a consultation service which we will provide to all the SMEs of the world, basically. You know, everybody's in trouble because of
Asemi,
COVID-19.
what's an Asemi,
SME
Mufadal?
is a small business, you know,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
small and medium-sized businesses which are in trouble, basically. You know, big corporations are also in trouble, but they have the resources to come out of it, you know. And they will come out
Mm-hmm.
of it, and they generally in North America, in USA specifically, whatever government money comes, you know, 80% of that money is, you know, absorbed by them. You know, that's how the system works in USA. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
very little of that money comes to small people. Okay. So I am now working, I'm asking John to get major share of that money so that, you know, it comes to small people rather than, you know, going to big people. But even if 20% is coming, that is $20 billion. It's not a small amount. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I told him that, and I think he is now fully working with on board with him, and I put him in touch with Dr. Easy also, who is setting up our company in New York as a startup New York company. So I mean the control will be there officially, and you know they will be all now working under her. You know, Dr. Easy, who is a UN person and operating NGOs and in contact with the whole world, basically world
Mm-hmm.
leaders. And since he is the, she will be the finance director of the SAMS TQLMA Inc., you know, USA. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she will be taking care of all the financial management side of it and all the money which is coming in and then money going out as foreign direct investment to all the countries.
Mm-hmm.
So she will be managing
Okay.
the show. And then I gave her the, you know, our plans also that, you know, our TQLMA group companies, I mentioned your example. Okay, I mean, Guillermo joined the company, you know, HNT World Limited, which is our company. And, you know, we extend professionals a Kardan Hasna or a loan of $1 million PGC to become a director. So, you know, I gave your example that Guillermo is also a director and he's in the process of really earning that million, you know, PGC through the gold transactions. So we are in the
Mm-hmm.
process of moving forward and you can do the same thing. You know, I mean, I will offer you, you know, I mean, I'm sure, I think you have $1 million PGC. If you have, that's good. So you can put in that money. But if you don't have $1 million PGC and most of the professors and consultants do not have that kind of money, so I'm extending you the Kardan Hasna for 1 million PGC, and then, you know, you can earn that, and, you know, that money is yours basically eventually. You know, that will be the
Mm-hmm.
working capital for the company. So she is on board,
Okay.
and you know, we are really moving forward. There is another gentleman, Ifiani from Nigeria. I have just shared the you know, my Zoom recording of with him. He is also engaged, and he will be also one of the another founding director coming in with $1 million PGC.
Mm-hmm.
So America,
Mufaddal, regarding the transaction with Mr. Cohan from British
yeah, British guy.
United Kingdom, yeah,
Mhm.
this was 8 and 6 or 9 and 6.
So that is 8 and 6.
8 and 6.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
shared the SPA with you, right?
Yes, yes, I am just
Yeah, yeah.
a matter of remembering now.
Right, right,
That's all.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you mentioned a good point because now I think Dr. Easy, she's a very well-known and established lawyer from London. She got all her education in London, and this guy is also a lawyer from London, so it will be very easy to really, you know, work with Robert Cohen also very comfortably
Mm-hmm.
because the lawyers can speak their own language, you know. So you know, we may be able to close Mr. Cohen's deal also without really showing that money of 200 metric tons, which is a lot of money to show, you know. But I think
Mm-hmm.
the two lawyers can work together and really move forward. So basically, I think we are in a very good shape now with respect to moving forward with all our transactions. And most importantly, our project of waste to value.
Mm-hmm.
So with Mr. Gelan, I mean, we will just work on that project with him and I will serve as a consultant and we will make money. It's very simple because, you know, we have access to Prime Minister Imran Khan. I will share the details with him. We finalize the contract with him that what will be our share by getting the contract, you know, with the government. So we will put him directly in touch with the government of Pakistan and they can do all the things they need to do and we will get our consultation funds, you know, our money. Money will be in our
Mm-hmm.
pocket. You know, that's it. So I will
Okay.
not, based on your discussion with him, and his, to simplify the matter with him, and that's what he has mentioned in the WhatsApp message also, that he would like to work with the government of Pakistan through us as a consultant. Okay, so we will delight him on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mufadal. Fine.
So that is the update, and that is the development. And so now your focus should be again, to delight all the people in Canada through Mr. Iappan, and through all Indians through Mr. Iappan, and work with John Holder regarding wholesales in USA. And that's it. I think it's a huge opportunity for us to move forward.
Right. Let's see what happens, Mufadal. Okay.
Okay. How is Mr. Sakata doing?
He is still doing the things of the father.
Okay.
I will put a message to him today in the evening.
No, please,
so it will be Monday for him.
Let him.
No, he replied.
He replied.
No, he replied to me. Yes, that he was doing the things of the father.
Okay.
So no, it's okay. I mean, I think that it's the moment.
It's perfectly fine. It is perfectly fine. And
to
the family
speak
has
with
to
him
come out of the loss.
because I am like this was from Friday. It was free of September.
Right.
So he wrote this. This is in Spanish, but I will translate.
No, it's fine.
Where are you? It's here, no?
Okay.
So I was speaking to him very say diplomatically. Okay, it's good night, Mr. Sakata. How are you? So he replied, okay. Good morning, Guillermo. Okay.
Okay.
Trying to be tranquil. I'm still solving things of my father. Salutes. Then I said, thank you very much, esteemed Mr. Sakata. There is no rush. We will wait for you when you are ready.
Sure.
Hugs. And good night, good morning. That's it. So I mean,
I think that
really,
we should help. We should extend. Yeah, we should extend our assistance in any way we can, because it is a big loss for the family, and coming out of that huge loss, it takes time, obviously, to heal the family, from the loss. So
yes, of course.
And
but let's hope for the best, no? That he would like to make the deal, no?
No, it will happen. I mean, the deal will happen. It's not an issue at all. I mean, I don't see that as an issue. But like I said, that we have to now, we are in a good shape now to delight Mr. Kevin Cody through Robert Cohen's transaction by putting Mr. Robert Cohen in touch with Dr. Easy. Okay. Close the transaction.
Do you know somebody called Hendrix? Mufadal, do you remember? Some guy, Hendrix? Hendrix, with an E. E-N-D-R-I-X. Hendrix.
Hendrix from USA?
No. He's, I think, from Zambia.
From Zambia. No. I don't recall.
Well, he knows you. So because he was like putting a contact to purchase gold. Okay.
He may be. I mean, they were like I told you.
Maybe you know too much.
No. In this particular transaction, few of the transactions, like there was a Japanese transaction again, which we are trying to do, right, with Mr. This guy.
With right? Daniel Shaw.
With Daniel.
Yeah, but that's not workable.
No. I know. Whatever, through that particular group, there is a list of huge, list of facilitators, and probably Hendrix is one of them.
Okay.
Including our, friend in Nigeria, Salimul, the guy who's doing petroleum transactions, in the petroleum group.
Correct.
He was also part of that. So, I mean, a lot of people were there, but now, because of our ledger to ledger in metal ore, most of the facilitators, are not in picture anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no need for anybody, you know. I mean, so we work directly with the sellers and the buyers, and it's a simple ledger to ledger transaction which we have, you know, that is our brand new process, you know, very simple process for selling gold.
Regarding that, let me ask you. I mean, the gold from Hong Kong will go to Metalor.
Yes.
I mean, just like that, or what's needed to
That's it, just
activate
like
that?
that, just like that, just like that. We have to
Yeah, but
show, no, we have to show, you know, situation is like this, okay? As soon as
sure.
we show, as
The
soon as
question.
we show $10 billion in the HSBC London account, which we will have very soon, okay, because we will be establishing our company in London also through Dr. Easy. So as soon as we show this $10 billion over there, the gold will be in metal ore and we can deliver it to anybody we want.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And after that, we don't need to show any money to anybody. Okay, the gold will automatically be, you know, moving to metal ore, and we will be simply doing ledger to ledger transaction in metal ore with all our buyers.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
it. It's very simple.
Okay, Mufaddal.
Okay, so I think I will initiate.
By the way, I have. By the way, let me tell you. I mean, I have had. This is like the intent number. I don't know, 3 or 4, no. But this person that you appreciate. I mean, you have like a good kind of relation with him. Maybe you not know him so well, no? Pierre Huberson, okay?
Pierre, yes.
He is a very unpleasant guy.
He is unpleasant, yeah.
But unpleasant,
I know.
okay?
Yeah,
So
I know.
he always
Actually,
he always says that me or anybody, it's a fake source,
no,
a scammer.
actually, I tell you the background, okay? Pierre Huberson was representing a company in Dubai, okay, who wanted to buy the gold, my Japanese gold, okay?
Right.
And Kasim actually rejected his company after doing the due diligence, okay? So we rejected him also, and we told him that you guys are not RWA, you know. And what is your relationship with that company? That company is a fake company, you know. It's not a real company. And, you know, so our seller has rejected him. And we had a very, very sort of odd and, you know, unpleasant discussions on this, you know. He was abusing me, and I told him, please don't contact me anymore. Right? I'm not interested in working with fake people, you know. So
sure, of course, but I mean, you have to have some kind of.
So now, what I'm talking about is this.
He always speak like that. So I really.
That is what I'm saying is this. That is part of his DNA. Okay.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, I do not care. I don't. I told
that's
him
fine. And I mean, idea is very simple, Guillermo. People like that needs to be slapped in the face again and again and again.
I said that. I told him that
exactly.
very, very strongly, and he did not reply.
I do the same thing. I do the same thing, but now I am very polite because he's our JV partner now. We have signed a joint venture
agreement. But I mean, what kind of partner is somebody that you have to? I mean, listen, what I told him. It's on your WhatsApp. I mean, because he's very nasty. So I said him.
What I will do is this. I will leave a message with him, and I will tell him that if you are not polite, and if you are not a humble businessman, okay, then I'm afraid we will not be able to work with you anymore. I can pass on that message to him. You know, there is no issue.
Sure, but I mean, really, it's very unpleasant because I had to mention, for example, that his boss has a very bad reputation. And he was like defending his boss. He was defending, you know, he's been 43 years on business, blah, 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 blah.
No, I know.
But everybody, including myself, It's a
No, but
scammer.
that is a very unpleasant thing, you know, for anybody.
Yeah.
And I'm sure,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a second experience he is having, right? So if we are talking about Gemini, Gemini is the boss, right? Previously, the Dubai
Yeah.
company was the boss. And I reminded him that the Dubai company is a fake company. They are not interested in selling gold to your Dubai company. Okay, so that was probably a shock to him. And probably recovered from that shock. It took him 6 months, you know. After 6 months, he came back to me again and he said, I would like to work with you, you know, and I
Right,
am
but
also in the petroleum business and stuff like that. So now if Gemini
sure,
is
but
also a fake company, you know, although I like the
no, no, no.
company,
It's not a fake. It thinks. I mean, there is a guy, a Dutch guy
Mhm.
that it's like very. I mean, he's a strong guy. Okay, he has his own resources,
no, I know that.
money.
I know,
Royer
and
is called Royer
exactly,
Berg. Okay, Royer
exactly.
Berg, and Royer has a very bad reputation because I asked him, "What do you think of Germany?" And
Mhm.
he gave me. I mean, it's written on WhatsApp. I think he said that they are not to trust, not to
Okay,
trust. So that's what he said. I mean,
okay.
so I mean, the point is that I was trying to convince Huberson to speak with Schuller
Mhm.
because there was like a Bonnie Light potential transaction,
Mhm.
and the starting point was this one. Let me see if I found this. Mhm. So let's see, let's see. So I said, so it was very from the starting point. No, he said.
Mhm.
Hello, Pierre. Are you interested? No, in Bonnie Light. He says, hi. He said, need a draft and a location at the station. And I said, first yes, second no. So he said, so forget and not interested on a fake deal.
Mhm.
So, I mean, really, he does not give, everybody's a scammer for him. So I have to think also, I mean, you're the scammer.
Mhm.
You
I
are,
think
you have no value at all, no? So,
that's what I actually was telling him in that particular group also. That okay,
mhm,
this group is the internal team members group. Okay, so if you
mhm.
tell anybody a scammer, that is not allowed. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
sure,
not
but
allowed. Within you know, internal team members are not scammers. Okay, they are real
mhm.
people, and you know, so by telling anybody my team member or any TQLMA you know global group associate a scammer, you know, is a huge offense. And by using terms
Exactly.
like that, you have to really pay for it. We don't allow that. Yeah, I
Right.
don't allow.
That's why I am telling you. So you have to see
Yeah,
that I have not insulted him.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, exactly, exactly.
because I understand that he has signed something with you. But
Yeah,
I have told him, listen,
right.
we are not going to be friends, and I do not need you.
Correct.
So that's it.
That's it. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's a right way of ending the sort of a turmoil discussion. Okay, there's no point in abusing and getting into an abusive discussions, because you know the end result is not positive anyway. It's a waste of time for everybody. Okay, so I think that should be the point, and you have done the right thing. We are not interested in discussing even $1 trillion business in this tone. Okay, please correct the tone and become a professional before you come and discuss with me next time. And the message is given in a stern way, and person will be careful next time. Okay, that's it. That's how the things works. We are professionals, and we want everybody to be treated as a professional with respect and dignity.
Hmm.
We do the same thing. We respect people, and and they should be. We expect the respect back from them also.
Hmm. Correct.
That's the way. That's the way it should be. But now I'll give you another good news, okay?
Sure.
The other good news is that we can possibly get, if we are capable of selling all available bonylite crude oil in the world today, if we can commit that we have the capability of selling all available bonylite crude oil, I can get the exclusivity from President Buhari.
Yeah, but if you see the note of Hooverson, you will need to have this thing called what is called the allocation
No, no, everything will
attestation made.
happen. I mean, I'm talking about,
Allocation attestation.
you see, I'm talking about acquiring the ownership, maybe major ownership share in the Nigerian petroleum company. So, I mean, we control everything, you know, and the exclusivity will automatically come to us because, you know, we will be exclusively selling Bonny crude. And, you know, it's a similar project. You remember Captain Rajesh's project in Malaysia?
Right.
53% share in that company, right? It was something like $10-12 billion, right? So I am thinking in the same direction, okay? Since we are working with now the Nigerian government directly through Dr. Easy, so I think it is really a doable kind of situation. Because, you know, petroleum is our business, right? And I mean, we would like to really make sure that we utilize that asset of Nigeria to really, you know, help the country out. So that's a major revenue, and petroleum is in a big mess, you know, currently. The company, you know, I mean, they would love to actually hand over the company to us, you know, as a, to just manage the whole show for them. So that is another confidential good news I can give you, that you know, you can do all your research on that to see what is the worth of the company. And
what company is that you mentioned, Mufadal? What company?
I mean the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you were saying to do what? That's a national company, but you were saying to do what? To buy?
I will be investing, and, you know, in that company.
And okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will acquire a major share, you know, in the business, and that amount will come into Nigeria as a foreign direct investment, okay, to do a number of other projects which we want to do.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is something the company, because most of these petroleum companies in the world today globally is in trouble. Okay. They are in big trouble, okay, financially. So, and they know that the future is not good for them, because nobody is interested in using petroleum as a source of energy anymore. Because everybody is interested in climate smart world, and our technology actually converts whatever available petroleum stock are there in the world today into climate smart fuel, you know. So we know how to do that. So that way, you know, we can really acquire the resources of Venezuela. That's another country, you know, which has the petroleum in it, and Nigeria is another country which is in trouble financially. So we can really, you know, acquire the asset in that, you know, asset of the country, and then bring in the foreign direct investment to do all the other positive things, you know, to revive them economically. So
Okay.
that's, you know, those are the two good options we have. Venezuela, of course, is very close to you. You can look into that particular feasibility. And Nigeria, you know, we have got now, you know, very, very good relationship, because I had a relationship with President Buhari through an Australian financial consultant. Okay. And they were sort of helping the Nigerian government out in a lot of the projects. So I know the project details and everything, you know, but now we are in a position to do it ourselves, you know. So I would like to help Nigeria out in that fashion. And why I'm talking about that? Because exclusively all that Nigerian bonylite crude will exclusively come to USA and Pakistan. We will not buy any fuel from anybody else. We will be importing it, we will be processing it into climate smart fuel. It's a very good quality crude oil, light crude oil, and that way an exclusivity can be signed. So all the bonylite crude will be processed in USA and in Pakistan. They will be converted into climate smart fuel, and we'll be providing climate smart fuel, in all our, campuses and in all gas stations. It will be a SAMS brand, basically SAMS Climate Smart Fuel brand. So that's a very, very positive development of this meeting, which we can look into. So I think we don't have to worry about anybody else, because these two, Nigeria is a source, obviously, of oil, and Venezuela is a source of oil. Both these countries needs, financial support to get their economy out of the mess, which they are currently in. Venezuela is in a worse condition than even Nigeria. Nigeria is doing quite well, but Venezuela is in a big mess. So we can work with Venezuelan, authorities also, through your, through Mr. Sakata and yourself, and help them out. And so we revive, basically, economic revival of Nigeria, as well as economic revival of Venezuela can happen. And all the oil will exclusively come to us, okay, in USA and in Pakistan. And I can process it in Pakistan, and Hashim can process it in USA into climate smart fuel. We know how to do it. We have got the unique technology to do it, so that gives us an edge. Okay.
Okay,
So
sure.
With the fuel prices going down in all, everybody will be delighted. You see, in Nigeria, in Venezuela, as well as in Pakistan, and in all the developing countries eventually. So we can set up really the climate smart fuel standards and process this raw material from Nigeria as well as from Venezuela into climate smart products. And that will become automatically a new standard, for people to follow.
Okay.
Okay, that's a plan. So I think we are really moving forward. September is bringing us a lot of good news, and we are ready to move forward.
Remember, Mufadal, that we have to look to projects that produce results, no? Because sometimes you are changing from one strategy to another. And
no, my strategy is exactly same. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, but
one thing has changed. One thing has changed now, and that thing is this: that we sell things which people need badly. Okay. So we don't sell gold, because people cannot really satisfy their hunger with gold. Okay. Most of the people don't understand gold. A lot of the people, like I said, 99.99%, including Mr. Trump, probably doesn't understand what blockchain gold is. So we don't worry about selling gold. Okay. We only sell that thing which is required and in demand by 7 billion people. And that is clean, immunity boosting food, disaster proof housing, and climate smart clean fuel. Everybody needs it. Okay. And if we can provide them these products at a lower price than the current price available in the market, the business is ours. Look at the volume now. Okay. Climate smart food, $7 trillion a year industry. Okay. Now you can do the estimate for the housing as well as for the fuel. Fuel is your area, What is the total global fuel consumption, and what is that fuel market looks like? That is ours, because, we know how to produce climate smart fuel. So we are selling basically what is in demand, and the profits will be utilized to, do our gold business and develop our gold mines and do a number of other things which we want to do. But the lessons which we have learned from our experts in USA and, people on the ground, poor people, they actually has taught us a lot of things. Mr. Panda and that family taught me that 99% of the people do not understand gold. Okay, they are not gold traders. They cannot even dream about doing gold trading, but they are interested in living a sustainable life. So why are you trying to sell one PGC $2 worth of gold to them when they can spend $100 comfortably to live in a climate smart community? So our problem has been solved now. So all the donations which people will make to build climate smart homes, that donation will be converted into gold, and then we will all, delight all the donators with sustainable income also, in a good quality life in our, 5G proof communities. You see, so now, gold is gone 100% into background, and it is completely self-sustaining now. I don't need a single cent from anybody to do gold transactions anymore, because other products are in high demand, and I'm selling that. And when whatever profit I make in my climate smart food and my fuel business, I invest that in developing gold mines and do my gold business. So that is my bonus. And since we are, our blockchain gold is by default our mode of transaction, barter, is our method of transaction. So automatically all the revenues of climate smart food and fuel has to be converted into gold. Okay, so that essentially means that I am the buyer of $7 trillion worth of gold every year. Tell me, name one other larger buyer than myself.
To make a brief a brief of what you have said, your expectation for this is that people donate. Okay,
no,
but what
people
happens?
will donate. They are donating. They are donating, and people will donate, and everybody will donate, because everyone wants to live in a climate smart, disaster proof home, and a home which is better than White House. Because White House is not climate smart today. White House is not disaster proof today. White House cannot float. Okay, so I am actually providing people, 7 billion people of the world, better home than White House. Who would say no to that? And in order to build those homes, I'm not asking billions of dollars from them. I'm asking for a donation of $100. Everybody would be, love to donate to live in that kind of a, community, which is disaster proof, which is, 5G proof, which is COVID-19 proof. Who would say no to it? Especially in this world today. Okay, so that is actually the plan. And idea is very simple also, Guillermo, that, as a marketing person, although we are engineers and, we are learning marketing, and I don't like marketing generally, but, because in the marketing area, everybody lies, about the products and about number of things, the marketing is a lying, basically. But, our marketing is very simple. The way I do my marketing is this, that I only focus on providing what is urgently needed by everyone. Okay, so we provide that. And I use all my engineering, I use all my technologies, and I use all my skills to provide them the best product which is available out there in the market at a better price. So I have zero competition. And I give you, why I'm telling you I can do that, because I've started up Procter & Gamble in Pakistan, the largest consumer product company of the world. okay, with all the respected brands, which you are probably using in your home today. One of those products, okay? Whether it be Head and Shoulders shampoo or, Tide detergent to clean your clothes, it's available, it's there. Everybody loves our product. So now I have the capability of delivering climate smart Procter & Gamble products to everybody at a better price, because my cost of operation is lower than the current cost of operation of Procter & Gamble. You see, so that is the beauty of the whole program. We are not talking about making claims. We are talking about delivering. Okay? And we have the capability to deliver. That's what we should be focusing on. And then the results are automatic. Okay? I mean, people will not even realize. Like yesterday, I actually made a small, presentation, Sunday, message. And, we have a company in Pakistan, okay, who is starting up a very unique program. He said, well, I want to make sure that all the mothers who cook good meals can earn money. Okay, so what they've started a program whereby they say, okay, if the mothers can be transformed into chef, they cook meal at home, they will deliver their meal as a home cooked meal delivered to every family in Pakistan. So Panda is a delivery service. Okay. Yeah, fantastic concept. Okay. So now all the families have the opportunity in Pakistan. It's like us, we want all our mothers to cook the meal with climate smart ingredients in our Wheel of Life Farm School. But these people have really taken it to the kitchen, home kitchen. Okay. You use your home kitchen and, cook the meals, and just cook 4,000 meals every month and make money. We will deliver your meals, to everywhere in Pakistan. Come up with the nice products, nice meals. Fantastic idea, and I mentioned that. That's what, good companies do. Provide excellent service to everybody. And my daughter loves it because, she orders all the food from Food Panda. Because you get the food at a better price, even the food from different restaurants. When you go to the restaurant yourself, you pay a much higher price. But now what Panda does is they've negotiated a lower price with all these, big franchise like Pizza Hut and, all those guys. And they deliver the food at a lower price. They are popular. Okay. Everyone which people love to eat, now they can eat the same thing at home at a lower price. It's a wonderful concept. A company which is a Pakistani company. Food Panda is the name of the company. Mr. Panda would love it. And Mr. Panda would start Food Panda in USA. Okay. That's what we should be doing. So all the families in USA will be, will be enjoying good meal. Home cooked meal, So this is how, the dynamics of the, the things are changing. Why they are promoting this? Because in the home, you can cook good meal, immunity boosting food at a lower cost, and all the cost associated with big corporations like Pizza Hut and KFC and all those guys are not there. So obviously, the family can make more money. Food Panda can make more money, and the consumer can get a better value. That's a whole plan. So,
okay, Mufadal.
So that is, I think, in summary, good discussion. I will also publish this meeting. Okay, so I think it allows us to really explain our proposal, very briefly and in a nutshell to everyone. So everyone understands, where we are heading towards. Okay. So a lot of good things. Okay, now we have included one more range in our product range today, and that is climate smart fuel. Okay. Along with climate smart food and education, we are also adding climate smart fuel to our product range so that all the basic necessities of every family can be met cost effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with that note, I would like you to, I will give you an assignment of please translate this message of 1 hour almost into a 5-minute Spanish presentation.
Mm-hmm.
And publish it in Spanish, you know. So, I mean, every person speaking every language can comfortably understand what we are talking about. And they should be able to donate. The poorest person should be able to donate at least $2, $3, $5. No donation, that's it. Donation to lead a good life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Okay,
that
Mufadal.
translation, and you know, we move forward. We want to do these things with agility. We don't have any time to lose. And I think that's a message I gave to Mr. Holder. He 100% agrees with it, that we should not be thinking about it also. You know, we should not be looking behind us. We should always be moving forward with full force to realize our mission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a final word, and I will conclude the meeting. And please move forward with your new assignment of delighting all the gold buyers in USA via, you know, Mr. Holder.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay,
Mufadal. Enjoy
right.
your Sunday evening. Okay. Thank you very
I will
much. We'll be
enjoy
in
the
touch.
good rest in the night, and you enjoy a good day, and we
Mm-hmm.
move forward and start positively, you know, the coming week.
Sure, of course.
Okay,
Have
right.
a enjoy your week. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.
Bye bye. Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye bye.